second half is about to get underway in the green jerseys, and this week green shorts and green laces. It is Glenwood, and that is for rugby against Rape. And it is the white jerseys of Monument who'll be receiving the ball. And in this second half, it will be Glenwood playing into quite a stiff breeze. Monument driving around and over the ball carrier. Good defense from Glenwood. Eventually, and it comes to a big Frans van Wyk. The referee has seen an offside against Vedima, taken quickly by Monners. Monners looking a different side from the one that we saw start this match. Confident now. Esterhazen sending it out to Ruan Conradi. Lovely straight piece of running from Dylan Flock. He's the vice captain of the side, taken on then by James Mock. That's a good low tackle coming in on one of the try scorers, Stefan Leroux, still working the short side. Gerdes van der Walt. That's the 22-meter line of Glenwood, rather. Frans van Wyk fell hard there, but managed to retain possession. Great hands from Dylan Flock. Multi-phase movement to start this second half from Monners. Gerdes van der Walt is brought down about 10 meters short. The referee says play on. Turnover ball. And now a bit of hot stepping out on the right-hand side, but the touchline will always win.
Well, what a frenetic beginning to the second half, and it was the number 8, Vedima, who did yeoman work at the breakdown, turning the ball over, and Glenwood had a run with it from their own line. Unfortunately, getting bundled into touch was the outside centre, Kula Mkuma, and it's Monument on the attack again.
Just lost a little bit of momentum there, but then Eric Ferry comes in like a steam train up from fullback. Esterhazen having to work with slow ball, gives it back to Conradi. He's tackled by his opposite number, Jonas. And suddenly away comes Frans van Wyk. Sense that Glenwood, man for man, are a little bit outgunned by these big forwards from Krugersdorp. And Monner's intent on using that extra bulk.
5 step back.
Esterhazen, Conradi. That's gone forward and lands into the bread box of Michael Teichmann. Good hands from Mazibuko, and here's some space for the charging Kulu Nkuma, and here goes Sparks Globo. Lovely step from him. 10 meters short, he's held. Done well to present the ball. Out it comes from Kenyile. Naylor with the pass to Hubert. This is for Mark. Super tackle from Dylan Flock. And advantage for, I think it's a penalty advantage being played. Here's Jonas. It's the pass away to Nkuma. Referee will bring them back. Penalty has gone the way of Glenwood.
Well, offside by Gerdes van der Walt, but super play by Glenwood, moving the ball into space. Sparks and Bobo shot a clean pair of heels, just being caught by the cover defense, and it's very hard to defend quick ball, Andy.
Well, we almost had a try at either ends, haven't we?
Well, this was a run. Great timing of the pass by the outside centre, Kula Mkuma, and Sparks and Gobo just running with the ball in the wrong hand. Unfortunately for him, just couldn't get the offload away, but it was quick ball nonetheless for Glenwood. They moved it into space, and Monas were caught offside.
Yeah, this is to reduce the gap to 1. Cornet for Mark has nailed it. Well, Well, all of the games at the age group levels have been very closely contested today, and every sign that this one's going to go the same way.
Well, it's just two contrasting styles of play. Glenwood, they'll look to keep the ball in hand, move it around. The Monas will look to use their big, heavy runners up front, create the ascendancy before putting it through their hands. And it's so refreshing to see schoolboys running with this ball in hand.
Curtis van der Walt taken in by Teichmann. And he's lost the ball forward. Monas have it. Curtis van der Walt in the fly half channel, then it's taken by Frans van Wyk. He really is a man amongst boys. Conradi is dumped, but Jacobs does well. That's the 10-meter line of Glenwood. Esterhuizen is bundled into touch. That's padded over there, I'm happy to say, that Walton's sign.
I think Esterhuizen would be happy that it's padded as well.
This is good hands from Monas. Glenwood fighting hard for that ball on the ground, and looks as if that ball has gone forward. Well, Esterhuizen, like all scrum halves, has said it wasn't my fault. Somebody pulled it out of my hands. Never been a scrum half who's made a mistake.
Just a boot got in the way there. Esterhuizen, he needs to learn to play to the whistle, and he's turned the ball over to Glenwood. Madima and Mazibuka have been impressive on the ground, Annie. Their technique's good at the breakdown. They look to turn over a lot of ball, and they're causing the Witbilla a few problems in this area of the game.
Just under half an hour left in the contest. And certainly in the first half, Monument ruled the roost in the scrums. Glenwood are going to need to get a quick, good hit here, and they've done just that. Kanyile, Vermaak, that's pretty well placed. Nasty bounce. Francisco de Toy does well to recover. He gets it to Erik Furi. And retreating is Waylon Hippolyte. Good ball from him. And away goes Vermaak. He's a very dangerous runner from broken play. Look at him go all the way up to the halfway line. He's made a quick 30 meters for his side there. Quick ball as well from Sparks Noble to Mazibuko. The little chip over the top and brilliantly taken on the retreating run by Jacobs. And he made the mark. That's outstanding play from the eighth man.
Well, Vian Jacobs, a brilliant cover defending work there. Just got the mark in time. And it was Mazibuka after the run from Corne Vermaak. He's a dangerous broken field runner, and you can see he steps off that right foot, sets it up in the midfield, and it was quick ball. It's quick ball that Glenwood need to run their bigger opponents around. Clever chip by Mazibuka, not going far enough, but well done by Vian Jacobs. Brilliant cleaning up work.
So Teichmann, who was off the field in the first half in the blood bin, looks as if he may have been replaced permanently now by Kay. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Kanyile does well to wriggle his way out of what looked like a high tackle. The home supporters weren't too impressed by that. Jonas sending it out to Sparks Noble. Oh, it's turnover ball, and suddenly it opens up. Stefan Leroux is showing a clean pair of heels. He's got a great pass away. And that is one in the bin. In fact, the touch judge's flag has gone up, and I think that Stefan Leroux was in touch before he got that pass away.
Well, it was here at the breakdown that the turnover came from Frans van Wyk of all people, and it was the try-scoring centre, Stefan Leroux, pinned his ears back. Corne Vermaak just got him in time to bundle him into touch, and the left winger, Desi Jabir, would have left it behind, wouldn't have been a try.
You see the white sight screen there on the right of your screen. That's for the cricket season when these fields are used for the small leather ball instead of the oval ball. Kanyile. He's got a bit of spark as the scrum half for Glenwood. In touch. Well, where you find athletic young boys, you will find girls who want to say hello to them.
Kazia Kanyile just got the tactic wrong. They're under pressure in their red zone. They needed to exit, and they've given Monas a chance to forage ahead and get further ahead on the scoreboard.
Looks like Glenwood may have stolen that on the ground. Kanyile. And that's Hubert with the kick downfield.
Well, there the lineouts. Glenwood won 8 out of 10. Monas have won all their ball. It's been somewhat of an Achilles heel for Glenwood at this stage.
Dylan Flock winning the ball for Monas, and then it's driven forward by Reino Herbst. Quickly available out in front. That's good hands from Ruan Conradi. And that is a brilliant piece of stealing from Rupert Kay. He's just come on the field, on his feet. Now the kick is being marshalled by the last line of defence, Eric Ferry. Kanyile for Mark. He's very keen to have a go, is for Mark. Gets it away to Hubert. Does well to keep that ball alive. Good defence from Monas. Still available for the boys in green, and they have a penalty. Referee wants a word with someone. Yeah, looks like we've got a flag.
Going with the lift up. Okay, lift up just for the penalty for the lift up, that's all. So you're saying it was lifted and brought to ground safely? Yeah, that's fine. Are you sure? Yeah, sure. Yes. Yeah. Did you get a number? Number 1 and number 11? 2. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The issue is that both of them have lifted him. Okay, he came down to ground safely. That does not happen again. Okay, very sure. We will not have that. It's a penalty for lifting against your players. Thank you.
Well, I think that's a very harsh call on Monument. It was an offensive hit. They drove the man back. They put him down safely. And I think they've been hard done by the Witwiller.
Oh dear, looks as if there's an injury here.
Well, this was the initial steal from Kay. He's just come on the field. Brilliant technique. Manages to steal the ball. And this is corner for Mark. He has been electric from the back this afternoon. He's shown a brilliant willingness to put the ball into space. And a really exciting player for the home side.
You saw the tackle on Cornet for Mark, and it might have cracked a rib. Well, I mentioned earlier, Craven Week coming up at the Peter Macabre Stadium in July, and you'll see, hopefully, Cornet for Mark there. Hopefully that's not a break of any description, because he certainly looks a good young player.
Well, just on the left side, I think he killed over there. And he looks in a lot of agony. They brought the stretch on, and it's never nice to see a schoolboy being stretchered off.
Well, the replacement has been made, and Derwent Stopforth has come onto the field. There's also a change on the wing. Well, he was the first try scorer of the game. Here it is.
Well, it was the incursion into the back line, as we mentioned, by the 13, and a lovely offload. He ran himself into a brilliant hold from Mark, and over he crashed for a try, but he looks in a lot of pain as a young man.
Well, let's hope that it is just temporary and that he is able to resume playing and make it to Craven Week, where he has been selected into the KZN side. right now, he won't be thinking about that. He'll be saying, take the pain away. Crossing is the call. Moners have the possession. Rowan Conradi sets the line out 30 meters from the Glenwood line. This is CJ Conradi. Well taken by James Mock. It's a very good drive from Moners. Glenwood don't seem to have an answer to this. Yeah, that's going to be a penalty for collapsing them all. Glenwood been given a second chance by the referee to get the driving maul going forward again. Now a chance for the back line. Gerdes van der Walt breaks one tackle. Referee still playing that penalty advantage. And it comes to Jacobs. Moners looking to extend what is currently a slender lead. Jacobs doing good work on the shoulder of the ball carrier again. Conradi stepping on the inside. And the referee has said advantage over and penalty to Glenwood.
We'll have to say, I don't want to be overcritical of the referee, but I think he's got that wrong. The drive came in from Monument. It was the initial penalty for trying to collapse it at the green machine. And he's now awarded the penalty to Glenwood, who've alleviated some pressure on the far side of the field.
Just under 20 minutes left in the contest. Those are the boys from Monument. All of them will have represented their school on the field at some stage today. And now here go Moners. That's a good little pass into the stomach of Frans van Veek. Now Glenwood again just battling in these one-on-one contests against the bigger boys. That should be a knock-on, and the referee playing some advantage for it. Dylan Flock. Hippolyte is trying to get away from the danger area. The referee will bring them back for the knock.
Well, a brilliant field position here for Moners. They can go right or left. As you can see in the background, they've got the blind side that they could utilize. But it looks like they would have stacked this open side. And they'll look to play a few dummy runners and set it up with one of their hard-running centers.
Looks like we've had another flag. Glenwood boys trying to lift their side. It's a unique occasion. Now the referee's going to have a word. Oh, it looks like a yellow card is being issued here, and it's gone against the Glenwood 8th man, Ntokozo Dima, and that on the basis of the flag from the assistant ref.
Well, yellow cards are costly. You would have seen a few weeks ago in Noordkop against Waterkloof, a young man got 80-week suspension for foul play, and school referees are trying to stamp it completely out of the game. And this task has been made oh so much harder for Glenwood by Vadima's yellow card.
So Monument will be looking to put this game to bed while they have the extra man. Esterhazen flips it out, and there's a chance gone begging.
Well, criminal error by Moners. They've they've got the advantage in the line-out. All they needed to do was set the drive as they did a few moments back, and they would have been in for a try. However, they've given Glenwood an opportunity to clear their lines.
Well, the problem for Glenwood, of course, is that they don't have an 8th man. And they might battle with 7 against 8.
Well, we just saw that stat. Monument, 10 handling errors in the game. Hans Kutsia won't be happy about that.
Just seeing whether one of the backs is coming in to join the scrum. I haven't seen anybody.
Scrum.
And quickly, the boys from Krugersdorp push hard, but that's well done from Hubert. Mona's there in numbers at the breakdown. Here's Kanyile. Kay. Oh, that's good hands. Running themselves out of trouble here. Oh, the tap tackle was so important on the charging Kulu Mkuma. Still available for Glenwood. Rupert Kay is in there trying to help free that ball up. The referee, yeah, he can see the ball. Back it comes from Kanyile to Jonas. Jonas is dumped. Just outside the Glenwood 22. Looks as if there might be... No, there it is. Taken by the big loose head, Percy Mgadi. Advantage being played to Glenwood. Kanyile sending it out. Taken by Kieran van Vuren. Just running out of options on that right-hand side, and Hubert's kick very nearly worked, actually. And now it's turnover ball. It's taken by Erik Fourie. He gets the ball to Esterhazen, and then charging up with Stefan Fitzgerald. Here's Fitzgerald with a little sunny bill, taken by Vian Jacobs. So dangerous when he gets on the ball. Just 10 meters short now, Monas, looking to try and finish this game off.
Number 1, stay back.
Here goes the drive over the line. Has he got it down? Held up, says the referee. It was right on the spot.
Well, here's the pick and go from Monas. Just been held up. Good work by Jonas de Vlaaf, getting his hands underneath the big man. But every time Vian Jacobs has got his hands on the ball, something's happened for the Witbulle. Expect the big number 8 to go charging at his opposite Vlaaf there, Jonas. They've got the ascendancy in the scrum. Glenwood will have to put somebody in there because at schoolboy level you need all 8 in the scrum. So expect the number 8 Jacobs to have a run at Curtis Jonas.
Out it comes. Oh, and there's another error from Monas. The referee has given the knock on.
Well, not the greatest of passes by Johan Esterhazen, who has been impressive. Ron Conradi just taking his eye off the ball, and it's another chance that's gone a begging for the Krugersdorp outfit.
So Glenwood is still in this game. They are under the cosh, but if they can win the ball, we've seen how dangerous they are if they can get it wide quickly. Kwasi Kanyile with the feed.
Both teams went early. Bad engaged. No. There was 1-1-1. Come on. It's been good all game. Let's just concentrate now. Okay.
As a supporter of Argentina.
Los Pumas, yes, they're partaking in the championship in a few months' time.
Well, I think that's the soccer shirt that she's wearing, but you're absolutely right. The Pumas will be here. It'll be lovely to see them. And I believe there's moves afoot to play a double header with Bafana Bafana on the same day. The Springboks and Bafana Bafana at the same ground. There's Hubert with the kick downfield.
Well, sanity's finally prevailed for Glenwood. They've realised they've got to get out of their own territory. They're man down at this stage, and they've just got to look to get themselves into the Monas half. They haven't been there for the last 15 minutes, and they're still under pressure.
Monas have brought on Juan Lemmer to replace James Mock, who's had a really good game as Mock. Dylan Flock does good work at the tail, but that has gone forward. During this yellow card period, Monas have just lost their structure.
Forward pass. He overran it.
And if Glenwood manage to sneak a win here, Monas will be kicking themselves because they've had all the territory, all the possession, and they just haven't managed to convert it into points.
Only points of the second half have been a penalty from Conrad Vermaak. Here we are, 10 minutes left. A point between the sides. Kanyile with the feed. Out to Jonas. Flat ball is well handled. Hubert sending it to Sparks Ngobo. And he is a spark. You can see why they call him that. Turnover ball. Reino Hepst over the 22. Gets the pass away. It's been knocked on by Ruan Conradi. And another one has gone in the bin. But the referee has given a penalty. And it sounded from the blast on the whistle that it was from foul play. There's a flag.
I saw number 7 take a swing at the white player. Did he land it?
He didn't land, but he
didn't land.
Didn't land, no.
You're saying penalty only?
Penalty only, yeah.
Okay, against 7. Okay.
Well, it's Wandile Mazabuko, the captain.
That won't happen again. We need better from you as captain. Better from you as captain. Thank you.
So the penalty has gone the way of Monas.
Well, discipline has got to be key for Glenwood if they want to keep themselves in this contest. Monas unusually have gone for the tap penalty.
Trying to suck in as many defenders as possible now that they've got the extra man. Getting very close to the line. Vian Jacobs is the try scorer. He's certainly been the player of the day.
Well, it was from the tap penalty. They set up the rolling wall. They controlled it to a nicety at the end, and Vian Jacobs crashing over for a double. He's put his side in a handy lead here, taking them to 19-13. With a kick to come, it could put it out to more than a one-score game, Andy.
Yeah, this is actually a crucial conversion now. It's a tricky wind. We're just looking at the trees. Looks as if it might have died down significantly since the first half. So this is Gerdes van der Walt, and this would give his side an 8-point lead. And he has missed it. Just pushed it to the right of the upright. So it's a 6-point ball game. Converted try for Glenwood wins it.
Well, that man has been outstanding for the visitors.
Well, the yellow card can't have long to run. Just having a look. Yeah, the yellow card player still standing under the uprights in front of the Ivan Clark Pavilion. He'll be on very shortly for Glenwood. And the Glenwood boys on the far side, they're trying to lift their side.
Well, just under 7 minutes left in this contest. Glenwood need a converted try if they're going to win it. And they'll look to move the ball into space.
Kanyile getting it away to Jonas. Lovely straight run there from Kulu Mkumu, who's looked very impressive at outside centre for Glenwood. Here they go again. This is Nela. He takes it up to the 22. Scrum half Kanyile sending it out. Here's Mkumu again. Penalty in front of the posts. Is there time to kick at goal here?
Well, the ace goal kicker for Mark is off the field. For my liking, their lineouts have been shambolic this afternoon, but you have to go for poles. It closes that deficit.
Well, they're not going to do that. They're going to set the line out. And And this is Morne Hubert. That's come off the side of the boot and hasn't got it anywhere as close as he would have liked. The yellow card is now back on the field. So Glenwood back to 15. Can they find a score to win this game? Mazibuko takes. Haven't managed to get the drive on. They'll have to loosen this ball up. Jonas, that's gone astray. Jacobs in there making a difference, and Moners have turned it over. Esterhazen. And that's a big kick downfield. The referee says it was knocked on before the kick.
No, I didn't call it.
Where's the mark, sir? What did it do?
Well, some bemused faces there in the crowd, the Monument supporters. Surely the advantage would have been over. Super kick down this right-hand touchdown. They would have taken play up to Glenwood's 10-meter line.
Now, a dramatic finish to this game. Converted try for Glenwood wins it, but it's a put-in for Moners. Jacobs gives it to Esterhazen, and that's a super kick from Esterhazen. He now takes play up to halfway.
Well done, boys.
Really efficient work by Hans Coetzee Chargers. Off the back of the scrum, Jacobs to Esterhazen, and a superb spiral torpedo kick. That's put Moners back in the Glenwood half.
Van Vuuren finds Mazibuko. Jonas, no ball. It's good quick hands there. Hubert takes it to the halfway line. Digging in there was Derwent Stopforth, wearing number 22. Jonas is standing off. Here he is. Oh, it's lovely hands there from the tight forwards. The straightening of the line coming from Kevin Durant. We've got 3 minutes left in this game. Jonas. It's Waylon Hippolyte hit hard. Jacobs was one of the tacklers. It's still available though. Glenwood started this game with ball in hand. They're going to finish it with ball in hand. Jonas. Oh, he's thrown it away. Jonas's pass has gone straight to Francisco du Toit, and that is the match for Monument.
Well, they created numbers on the open side. It was a shocker of a pass from Jonas. Found the ball in Francisco du Toit's hands, who shot a clean pair of heels, and he's put this game to bed for Monument, avenging last year's defeat. Just outstripping the cover defense, pinned his ears back, and over the whitewash for the all-important score.
Well, probably no more or less than they deserve. Moners outgunned in the first 10 minutes of the game, but since then they've been pretty dominant. This is Gerdes van der Walt to turn it into a 7-pointer. And he has slotted it. So that should be this Mutual and Federal Premier Interschools match wrapped up for those boys, the boys from Krugersdorp. So the restart from Jonas. Just thinking through the entire game, Gareth, I don't remember Curtis Jonas kicking the ball once.
Well, apart from the restart, that was a clear tactic from Sean Erasmus going into this fixture, ball in hand. Unfortunately, I think the winds of change were brought about when fullback Corne van Mark had to leave the field, and Glenwood have just wilted in these dying 15 minutes.
So we're in the last minute of this game. Box kick from Esterhazen. Taken by Hubert. Oh, and Gerdes van der Walt saw that one coming a long way back. Forwards clustered around the ball for Monas. Oh, the charge down is cleverly done by Hubert. Has he got the wheels to go to the corner here? This is a great run from Morné Hubert. What a score! It's going to be too late for the home side, but a wonderful individual moment for Morné Hubert. Well, he's going to have to try and line up this conversion at goal with boys all over the field.
Well, it was Esterhazen's box kick charged down by Morné Hubert, a fortuitous bounce into his hands, and he showed enough pace to get away from the despairing Stopforth to get in the corner for his first try of the afternoon.
And this will be the last action of this game. Good looking strike. He's got it. So a great finish to the game from Glenwood, but they have had to give second best to the visitors from Krugersdorp. Good win for Monas.
And well-deserved. Monument were industrious in this performance. They used their tight five to good effect, and it was the number 8, Vian Jacobs, who was the outstanding player in this Mutual and Federal Premier Interschools clash, enabling the visitors to win this contest by 26 points to 20.
Vian Jacobs there in the centre of your screen. He was the outstanding player, the number 8 for Monas. But lots of good play from both sides, and you'll see a number of these boys at Craven Week in July. There are 8 Craven Week representatives on both sides for the Lions and KZN. And there we go, this Mutual and Federal Premier Interschools contest is over. Final score, Glenwood 20, Monument 26. Sure.
Well, there you have it, 26 points to 20. Monument over Glenwood. The visitors coming in here. It was the possession for the visitors that enabled them to get the victory. And 62 tackles to 44 kind of tells the story. And we're down to Andy Capistano on the field.
Thanks very much, guys. I've got the captain of Glenwood with me, Wandile Mazibuko. You'll be disappointed at that, but it was a tough game of rugby.
Yeah, definitely. It was an always day, but unfortunately, Monas came out the better team on the day, and it went to them.
You'll be a little bit distressed about losing your fullback because Corne Vermaak is obviously a significant player for you.
He's definitely one of our key players. Let us down when he went off, but the boy just stuck it out. So unfortunately, we came back too late.
But some tremendous play in your side, and obviously we're going to see a lot of you at Craven Week. You must be excited about the number of Craven Week players you've got.
Yeah, definitely. It's my first year in the Craven Week side. Hopefully, we just do well this year. It's good. We have a good KZN all-round team, so let's just hope everything goes our way.
Well done today, and bad luck.
So thank you very much, sir.
All right, let's bring in your opposite number, Johan Esterhazen. And Johan, you will be a bit distressed at the way you finished the game with the charge down try, but generally speaking, I think the boys from Krugersdorp had a good day.
Ja, ek dink ons baie goeie wedstryd gehad. Glenwood is 'n baie goeie span en hulle het ons nie een keer gerus gestel nie. Ek meen, hulle het vir 70 minute aan rugby speel. En ons moes maar net rugby speel om by hulle te bly en hard verdedig.
Well, you mentioned hard. I mean, looking at your face, you look as if you'd done a few rounds with Johnny Deploy, the late Johnny Deploy. It was hard out there.
Ja, dit was baie hard. Hulle het 'n paar fisiese ouens, groot ouens. Maar ek moet sê ons het gesê ons gaan kom om hierdie wedstryd te wen. Ons het positief hier aangekom. En ek dink ons bly met die resultate wat ons gekry het.
Now, you'll be one of our Craven Week players in July. Looking forward to that?
Ja, ek hoop so. Ek sien baie uit. Seker 'n paar van teen hierdie ouens ook speel wat vandag teen ons gespeel het. En ek dink ons het 'n goeie ons gaan goed wees hierdie jaar.
Good luck out there.
Okay.
Okay. Well done, young man. Now, our mutual and federal defender of the match, and I should say attacker as well, Vian Jacobs, well played, and it was an all-action display from you.
Thanks a lot. We know when we came here we have to win this game, and we must give out everything to win this game and to keep our school's name high.
Now, you scored a couple of tries, but I think the moment that you'll be proudest of would be the mark with the ball coming over your head in your own 22.
Yeah, that was like quite stressful, and I just had to catch that ball, and
You'll be at Craven Week in July. We're looking forward to seeing you there.
yes, hopefully the team isn't announced yet, but yeah.
Well done. Now I'm gonna ask Mr. Pascal Pau to give you your prize. Well played, Vian Jacobs.
Right, so there you have it from Durban. Monument High School outscoring their host by 4 tries to 2 and winning this Premier Interschools fixture 26 points to 20.